If your IQ is 130, can you still be dumb? Well, I can tell you that I've hosted Mensa groups in my home, not recently, and none of them were dumb, but a number of them, well, most of them, were unsuccessful. So they did not love their lives. They were not successful in life, but no, they were really smart. No joke, they were super smart. I'm not sure it's a case of common sense. It, I, I, I don't think it's that. Yeah, they did seem quite different than the normal population, very noticeably so. I remember I gave a talk, and it was some stuff they'd never heard before, some interesting concepts. And when I was done, I asked if there were any questions, and a whole room full of people said, no. And then I said, well, was it interesting? Or are you just bored? No, and they all said, oh, it was super interesting. Yeah. And I said, okay, it's interesting. And you'd never heard anything on this topic before. It was about hypnosis. So it was a new topic to you. You were interested, and not a single person in this room has a question to clarify. And I looked around the room, and every one of them was like, nope, got it. And sure enough, they just got it. They just got it on the first try. So, if you try to explain anything on the internet, somebody will try to convince you that their anecdotal evidence is more important than your data. But that doesn't happen in a Mensa room. There's nobody in that room who would have said, well, my uncle sneezed and then died, so sneezing is deadly. Proof. Like, that's every day on Twitter. 0 people in Mensa say that. Nobody. So yes, it was striking in what they didn't say. It was more shocking what they didn't say than what they said. You were in Mensa in college. There you go. Yeah, it's the people who join it have something. I feel like the people who actually join it and go to meetings are trying to figure out why, if they think they're smart, they're not successful. Yeah, that's why I went. That's exactly why I went. Because I was under the impression I was smart. But in my 20s, I didn't have anything like success. And I kept thinking, yeah, it's taken a long time. I feel like something should have happened by now. So I actually went on a quest to find out if I had been fooling myself, that I was smart, and that maybe I wasn't. And so the Mensa experience told me that a lot of people were in my same situation. There were people who couldn't quite understand why things weren't going better for them, when in fact they were smart.